Good evening, everybody. Happy Friday to you. Welcome to Midwest Motorsports Cup Series. I'm sorry, it is Sunday. Sunday. I said Friday. I meant Sunday, but you knew that. It's Sunday. That means the Cup cars are on the track. And their season finale tonight at Phoenix Raceway. Dustin Reinstell has locked up the championship unless somehow he loses 98 points, which I don't think he's going to do. However, Ant Castor and Ty Williams are 1 point apart. So we're going to watch that tonight as Ant Castor and Ty Williams are 1 point apart. A further 8 points back is Justin Thaler. So with 13 cars in the race tonight, Justin Thaler has a possibility of taking over Ant Castor and Ty Williams if he can it can gather 9 points more than Ty Williams and Ant Castor. So that's the battle for second is what we're going to watch tonight in the championship. However, for the race, on the pole, number 11, Dustin Reinstedel, Jason Huffman in the 4 car qualified second, Trevor McLaughlin third, Ant Castor fourth, Ty Williams fifth, Brandon Thayer rounds out the third row, Justin Thaler seventh, Andrew Miller eighth. As you can see here, we're at Phoenix, the 1 mile track. It has a dog leg that we're going to see. And of course, you cannot use the dog leg. We're going down this long back stretch. You cannot use the dog leg until we are past the start finish line. So Dustin Reinstedel will start us off. He's got a new paint job tonight. Somebody's been on trading paints, trying to throw me off a little bit. Nope, there he is. The 11 thought he was the pace car there. And he's across the line and into the dog leg, and we are green.
Boogity, boogity, boogity! Let's go racing, boys!
Thank you, DW. 3 wide, and who is that? Underneath, Ty Williams, Jason Huffman, and Trevor McLaughlin going 3 wide there. Insane. There's Trevor McLaughlin in the blue car, Jason Huffman in the 4, but Trevor McLaughlin and Jason Huffman going at it as Trevor McLaughlin goes in the wall. I'm sorry, that's Ty Williams into the wall. Ty Williams and Jason Huffman now. Great recovery by Ty Williams after bouncing it off the safer barrier. Still recovers, and now look at Ant Castor, Justin Thaler, and Trevor McLaughlin back here. Everybody's racing for position. I forgot I can't go to Justin. Sorry about that. Here's Trevor McLaughlin in the 90. We'll see if we can ride with him and see what he sees as the chaos ensues up in front of us. Finally starting to single it out now. So you got somebody on the outside, Justin Thaler, and another one right behind Justin. You go through the dog leg, that's the 45 of Brendan Thayer. And then the 3 of Mike Samia, also with the new paint. Mike Samia's got a good looking paint. We'll take a look at that a little closer. Right now, these guys are trying to figure out the pecking order, trying to figure out the track. I know the track is at night, right? So we're going to be a little bit cooler temperatures than we might have seen before. As Thayer goes a little wide to leave plenty of room for Samia. And right in front of us, got Trevor McLaughlin, Brandon Thayer riding with Samia as he goes around the 90 on the outside looking up at Brandon Thayer. Trevor McLaughlin goes back underneath. We come around for another lap. The cactus is the start finish line. Mike Samia using all of the dog leg. Trevor McLaughlin coming in the dog leg late, taking a completely different angle and therefore different speed through the middle of the corners as these cup cars, Midwest Motorsports style, are getting down tonight. Looks like Ant Castor's got a good run on Jason Huffman up ahead. as Brandon Thayer tries to battle with Justin Thaler. We'll stay with this battle. 46 of Brandon Thayer inside Justin Thaler, the 00. Can't quite complete the pass. Has to tuck back in single file for now. This Phoenix Raceway lends itself to multiple lines, lots of room for passing. And we're looking for lap 30 for the first stage as Dustin Reinstedel continues to lead. Almost a second on Ty Williams. Jason Huffman and Ant Caster for third. Can Ant Caster come out of the dog leg ahead? No, he cannot. Justin Thaler's had a good run. So far, he's up 2 spots, currently 5th. But what a move for Ty Williams on that first lap. Come up 2 or 3 spots. Remember, we're looking for a couple of different points. Stage points. We're going to play a big factor as Ant Caster in the 8 car, looking for a way beside the number 4. Ant Caster second in points, right beside Jason Huffman in the 4 car. They're in the chat up above. I'm sure they're going crazy, talking to each other as they go side by side. Justin Thaler right behind him follows Ant Caster now. Jason Huffman has Justin Thaler inside as Ant Caster cuts the nose off of Justin Thaler going through the dogleg and still side by side with Huffman, the 4 car. So this is why these Cup guys show up every Sunday night for racing like this. Finally starting to take a breath, catch your breath. Me too. Everybody kind of single filed out for now. Once again, we're looking for lap 30, so not quite halfway there through stage 1. Let's see if anybody wants to work any strategy with Pitt, but with this being the last race, Dustin Reinstedel is going to cruise, but he's got his foot on the floor. I don't know how he ends up qualifying and running up front almost every week, but this is why he's our points leader. I think he just wants to get up here in the booth more often and talk and get as many driver interviews in between stage points and stages and interviews as he can. He's working on a record this season. Across all 4 series, Dustin Reinstedel cross-training on several different, all 4 of the Midwest Motorsports leagues. So that cross-training definitely serving him well. Got lots of time in his sim rig. And it's paying off as he continues to win. Back here with Brandon Thayer, Justin Thaler, and Trevor McLaughlin. Mike Samia right behind this freight train. Making moves. Brandon Thayer looking for the inside of Justin Thaler as the tires are starting to show a little bit of wear, and now throttle control plays a big factor. Brandon Thayer gets a little bit closer, a little bit at a time, to Justin Thaler and the 00 up ahead. See if he can make it work this time. Side by side, coming out of turn 4, all the elbows touch. And they don't. Brandon Thayer thinks better of it. Smart man. Justin Thaler is one of the founders of Midwest Motorsports. It's not the guy I would want to get mad at me. But Brandon Thayer coming right at you in the 46. The 90 right behind. So maybe Justin is holding Brandon up a little bit as Mike Samia and Trevor McLaughlin are going at it as well. And don't forget about Andrew Miller behind in the 29. Andrew Miller's been with us all season long too. Shout out to Andrew Miller. It's good to see you out here, man. And we appreciate you coming out every Sunday and joining us. The Sig Sauer number 29. Great racer. A lot of fun watching him race throughout the season. Back with Mike Samia now in the 3 car. Looking up ahead at Trevor McLaughlin. Can he make it stick? Through the dog leg we go. And around the outside, Mike Samia looking racy. Trying to take the ghost car of Trevor McLaughlin in the 90, Canada's Midwest Motorsport representation. As Trevor McLaughlin looks on the inside of Brandon Thayer, right up ahead of Mike Samia. Through the dog leg we go. Past pit exit. 9 laps to go on the stage. How is Mike Samia going to do it? Or is Brandon Thayer going to do it? What a great battle we're having here. Everybody else up front is pretty much single file, about a second apart. Now Mike Samia gets in the inside and outside. Trevor McLaughlin gets around him. Trevor McLaughlin gets back by. Andrew Miller coming up on the inside of Mike Samia now. Can't quite make it stick as Trevor McLaughlin and Mike Samia still side by side for a complete lap as we're coming back around to the backstretch. Mike Samia looking inside now. And Trevor McLaughlin has to go high. So now roll reversal as Mike Samia stays inside, takes the dog leg. Andrew Miller follows, but can't quite get by. What a incredible racing we're having. Brandon Thayer's spaced out a little bit in his fight with Justin Thaler, but this is a great 3-way battle. This is for 7th overall. It's Mike Samia now looking for a way around. Getting right on the nose one more time. We're coming up on 5 laps to go. You can see the momentum difference. Michael Samia carries momentum down the inside into turn 3, right on the pit wall. Can't do it just yet. Trevor McLaughlin is still out there. Into the dog leg, Trevor McLaughlin given plenty of room as they continue to race. Awesome racing. Now Mike Samia goes back to his high line. Doesn't like being trapped down there low and gets a good run off of turn 2. And the inside is up to the wheel this time before they enter turn 3. And Trevor McLaughlin's going to try to carry more speed. Finally, Mike Samia is able to get up and throw a block in front of Trevor McLaughlin. And now move Mike Samia up to P6. Can he hold it? Trevor McLaughlin tries to fight back. Coming up on 2 to go to the stage. Up front, it's Dustin Reinstedel. Ant Castor second. Ty Williams. Ty Williams and Ant Castor going at it for second. These are important playoff points. Remember, these guys are 1 point apart. So these 4 playoff points. 4 playoff points for second, I believe. I'll confirm that with the rules admin right after this, but I believe I'll check my rule book after the stage, maybe after the interview. But man, Ty Williams just lost a position coming to the stage win. Congrats to Dustin Reinstedel for lap 30. Stage winner. Ty Williams cannot get it to Ant Caster, so Ant Caster gets second place stage points. And I will check with the rules admin right now, but I believe that's going to move them up quite a bit. So that's going to be position. As they all come down pit lane. Dustin Reinstedel pulls out. Ant Caster pulls out second. See if we can get Dustin Reinstedel in here to talk with us. He has never denied an interview, so I will be right back. Hey, Dustin, it's James in the booth. You got us?
I got you loud and clear. What's up?
Hey, Dustin, nice run, man. After starting on the pole and cleaning house on that first stage, they were all fighting behind you. Did you even look in the back mirror, or were you too busy changing the radio station?
Oh, yeah, I was back there looking. Should be a little interesting here with this stage. We'll see what happens on the tire strategy.
Yeah,
it looks like a bunch of us didn't. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of us didn't take tires. It looks like Mike just didn't even go into his pit box.
He stayed out, yeah. Didn't even drive through. He stayed out the whole time, so he's saving those tires for later. So the track gets cooler. Do the tire wear get better or worse? How does the temperature change the tires as the race night?
They weren't too bad.
Yeah. Is it going to change if the track conditions change? Gets colder?
I believe so. It should.
All right. I know you're coming to green, so I'll put you back up there with your buddies. Good luck. Go get them. Well, I waited the last minute to send Dustin back up there. Hopefully he's not too mad at me. But Mike Samia, like Dustin said, stayed out. So Mike Samia is our leader on old tires. And we're green. Ant Caster on the inside of Dustin Reinstedel. Like I say, I hope Dustin's not too mad at me for keeping him late, but he's all good. He does a good job. He's done this before. Again, not a lot to lose tonight for Dustin Reinstedel, but he does want to win as much as anybody else. We appreciate him taking the time to join us in the booth. Let's see, Ant Caster and Jason Huffman still working it. So 5 points is confirmed. 5 points, 4 points for second, 3 points for third. So Ant Caster and Ty Williams are tied in points right now. We'll see how it goes. Justin Thaler did get 1 point for the stage. As Jason Huffman runs wide. And Ty Williams drops back after that pit cycle. So Ty Williams currently 6th. Came in 3rd, came out 6th. Oh, he got 4 tires, 15-second pit stop. Everybody else may have gotten 2. As Justin Thaler goes wide and Ty Williams slips underneath. Oh no, Andrew Miller meatball. That must mean he hit something. See if we can find out what happened to Andrew. We won't miss anything. I won't let us miss anything. You don't get a meatball unless you hit something hard. So, oh yeah, he hit the wall hard. Blink there. Lost connection. Then hard right front into the wall. Does a good job of staying out of traffic. So thanks for that, Andrew. We appreciate it. Sorry about your luck, but Mike Samia is still out front. Looking back at Dustin Reinstedel and Ant Castor, we're riding with Mike Samia. Dustin Reinstedel right behind him on fresh tires, or at least 2 fresh tires. It's Ty Williams on fresh tires. At least gets side by side with Ant Castor there. They're switching places back and forth. So Ty Williams on 4 tires has got a better car right now as Ant Castor pushes them up to Dustin Reinstedel. Little bumper push there. Ty Williams stays high, keeps the momentum up. Let's see where he comes out in relation to Castor. Castor stays low. Thank you, Ant. Dustin Reinstedel backs it down just a little bit to make the corner. And Ty Williams, carrying momentum with 4 tires, now passes Dustin Reinstedel on the outside. But again, we're going to go to lap 154. So Ty Williams showing speed now. But is he going to pay for it later? As we see Mike Samia up in the 3 car, maintaining the lead on old tires. No tire change for Mike Samia. So check him out. Dustin Reinstedel is always thinking, and you heard in our interview, it's going to be interesting how this tire strategy plays out. And once again, he's proving to be too true. Everybody's fighting. Ty Williams wants that lead back. He wants those stage points. And we're going to lap 93 this time. So I think there's going to be 1 stop for fuel between now and then, at least. Remember, Mike Samia's on light fuel and no old tires. But our leader right now is Ty Williams in the 81. Your Truck Series champion, by the way. Midwest Motorsports Truck champion, Ty Williams. Almost gave Dustin Reinstedel a run here in the Cup Series. Was not able to finish it off. As Dustin Reinstedel had a great second half of the season, especially in the Cup Series, and was able to get a 98-point lead with all the bonus points afterwards. But everybody back here is still racing, as Trevor McLaughlin's racing side by side with Dustin Reinstedel. Let's see how many tires Trevor took. Trevor had a 10-second stop, so I think that's just 2 tires, full fuel. As Mike Samia comes into pit, ran out of gas. So that's 45 laps. And check him out. He split the 93, so they're going to 93. So we'll see how long Mike Samia stops for his stop. But this will tell us that Mike Samia is planning on going to the stage end at 93, where everybody else is going to have to stop. Mike Samia, I'm liking what he's thinking. All right, Trevor McLaughlin now on the inside of Ant Caster here that we're watching. Trevor McLaughlin gets the pass done. Move Trevor McLaughlin up to second place. Dustin Reinsdell in fourth, looking up at Ant Caster. Jason Huffman and Brandon Thayer behind the next closest battle. Sorry to hear Andrew Miller has decided to quit the race. After that, I think he was having some sort of issue with either his connection or his PC maybe. Jason Huffman and Brandon Thayer continue to work. We hope Andrew Miller will join us next season. You know you're always welcome back, Andrew. If you are interested in joining Midwest Motorsports, you can scan the QR code or go to www.midwest-motorsports.com. There you can find instructions on how to join up. Scan the QR code, it'll take you to our link tree, including all of the Midwest Motorsports socials. Midwest-motorsports.com. Truck Series on Friday nights, Xfinity on Saturdays, Cup Series on Sundays. This is the last race of the season. We have a couple of fun runs. And of course, the GT4 Series starts again this Tuesday at Spa. GT4 Series on Tuesday nights. So something for everybody, oval and road championships. Midwest-motorsports.com, or you can scan the QR code. Brandon Thayer not giving up. Dustin Reinsdell comes in the pit. Yes, he does. All right, so he's taking a note from Mike Samia's playbook. Norm Snyder also has pitted on his way out. So we'll see where Dustin Reinsdell shakes out in relation to Mike Samia. Mike Samia did stop for 15 seconds, so that means he got 4 tires. And Dustin Reinsdell, we'll see how long his pit stop is, but our leader is 81, Ty Williams. Mike Samia apparently just behind Dustin, I believe. Nope, there he goes. Mike Samia passes the pit exit, and he's going to be in front of Dustin Reinsdell by about 3 seconds. Yep, there it is. So it tells you Mike Samia's got an extra set of tires. Or Dustin Reinsdell. Oh, I guess they've both gone through 2 sets now. They're both working on their second full set, although Dustin has 2 tires with time on them right now, laps on them. Up front, it's all Ty Williams. Nobody's even coming close. Trevor McLaughlin, 2 seconds back. There he is. You got the lap car of Lee. Is that Norm? Nope. Clarence Prince? Yeah, Clarence. Sorry, Clarence, I didn't recognize you. I should have with the Red Bull scheme. I know better. Ty Williams, though, making moves. Ant Castor still working on Jason Huffman. This is for 9th and 10th as they run. Quite a few have yet to make their second stop. James Olavison, Clarence Prince. Did Ant Castor do it in the dogleg? Not this time. Lap 60, we're going to 93. 33 laps to get there. So this is about the halfway point between stage 1 and 2. Brandon Thayer now falling back to Jason Huffman and Ant Castor. Brandon Thayer loses a spot to Jason Huffman. They've both stopped twice. Everybody here stopped twice. Ant Castor gets by Brandon. Dustin Reinstedel has caught Mike Samia. I did not see that coming. All right, Samia lets him go. Or Dustin takes it, I should say. Oh no, James Olavison now having trouble. Wonder what he hit. He's got a black flag, meatball. See if we can find out how hard he hit the wall. Did he do it like Andrew Miller, or did he get loose and snap back? Looks like it might have been on his own. Unless he blew the engine up. But there he is. End of the wall. Didn't look like a hard enough hit to get a meatball. Here he is with Aaron Holroyd in the 73. I don't think they touch. Holroyd takes the Justin Taylor line and rubs up against the safer barrier. James Olavison, boom. Just like Andrew Miller. Looks like he turned left and the car didn't turn. But I guess that's enough to give him a meatball. So sorry about your luck, James. Maybe a fast repair will get you in and out. We'll see. Back on the track. I hope. Nope, you're going to hang out for a second. He'll get it back. Meanwhile, Ty Williams up in the front. Trevor McLaughlin 3 seconds back now. Mike Samia and Dustin Reinstedel half a second apart as Olavison comes out of the pits. Ride with Dustin Reinstedel as Mike Samia tries to reel him in a little bit, go through the dog leg, give you another perspective on the Phoenix Tri-Oval. 1 mile exactly. Reinstead will make Samia go right back. Now the start finish line. Through the pit exit onto the back stretch. "13 cars with us tonight. Thanks to everybody for showing up. Huge Phoenix track. A lot of fun. Everybody kind of spacing out now. Brandon Thayer's coming under attack from Justin Thaler. I'll watch them for a second. There's Justin Thaler just in time to go by Brandon. Brandon Thayer going the wrong way. Good move by Justin Thaler. Move Justin up a spot as he gets smaller in Brandon's window. From the spotter stand. Justin Reinstedt. Oh, we got Ant Casper in the wall right in front of us. Hope he's okay. Oh, almost into the wall again. We are headed to lap 93. 18 more laps to get there. Finally, Ty Williams comes into pit to give up the lead. Let's see if that's going to cost him, as Trevor McLaughlin also comes in. It's going to cycle back Dustin Reinstedt to the lead from Mike Samia. 2 seconds back. Mike Samia under attack from Ant Casper, though. As these guys a little confused as to why Mike Samia going backwards, unless he did not take tires when he stopped. Let's see. The pit times were, I think. His stop was 15 seconds, though, right? Let's see if I can get the pit time. There we go. Reinstedt 14, Ty Williams only 6, Castor 14, Samia 15. So for Reinstedt, he'll have a 3-second lead. Tells you he's running faster laps. But look at that, Ty Williams with second stop is able to keep the top spot, and now he's got fresher tires. Remember, he took 4, but now he's under attack from Ant Castor. As again, these guys are competing for second place. They were side by side, door to door, going across the line. Incredible racing. These Cup Series going at it. riding with Ant Castor and Ty Williams right on her outside. As Ant Castor completes the pass, we slide up in front of him. It does. And now Ty Williams can only follow for now. But we got 13 laps. Remember the running order. Last stage, Ant Castor got the better of Ty Williams by 1 point. So this could be another point for Ant Castor. These 2 points are going to be valuable. Ty Williams took 4 at the first stage before the start of the second stage, and then took 2 at his pit stop just a few laps ago, lap 76. So he's only got 2 tires, where Ant Castor took 4 on lap 53 and is able to cycle out right together again. Just absolutely amazing. 2 completely different pit strategies. They come out door to door. Just amazing racing. At this level, everybody's given 10/10. Lap times are everybody's doing 27.4s and 3s. It's absolutely amazing. 28 2s and 28 1s now. Norm Snyder in the 28 doing a good job of just staying high but running his own race, still competitive, but not getting in the way of the leaders. Thank you, Norm. We see you. We appreciate you, buddy. We got a yellow. Pace car deployed. We got wreckers. Oh no, it's Brendan Thayer. And Aaron Holroyd. No, say it ain't so. Let's see what happened. These guys are buddies, so I know it wasn't intentional. It looks like, I don't know. Let's see what happened. Here we are, side by side. So Aaron Holroyd does a good job of coming down low inside Brendan Thayer. And then coming across the line, Brendan Thayer going to try to use the dog leg. Aaron Holroyd is going to try to keep him honest. And Thayer just comes down and right rears Holroyd right into the wall. Safer barrier. Oh, Aaron's looking at the sky, the dark night sky. And they both are facing the wrong way. We'll look at it one more time from an in-car. Riding with Aaron in the 73 with Brendan Thayer coming back. And Holroyd's not taking the dog leg. And he's probably going to regret that. So he goes up into the wall and up, looking up into the sky. The Manscaped 73 looking the wrong way. But we live to fight another day. I don't want the replay. I'm ready to go live. Please. I'm going to pause for station identification. Unleash the racer in you with Midwest Motorsports. Feel the adrenaline, embrace the excitement, and join a thriving community that's as passionate about sim racing as you are. Our social channels bring you closer to the action, offering a driver's seat to the competition and an all-access garage pass to the latest results, news, and updates of all 4 Midwest Motorsports leagues. Don't just be a spectator, join the excitement. Scan the QR code to turn the key and ignite your competitive spirit. Follow Midwest Motorsports and plug into a community that's as passionate about sim racing as you are. Scan the code on the screen or find us at midwest-motorsports.com today. All right, we're going to go green. Next time by, the pace car has dropped in the long back stretch. Everybody's warming up their tires. A couple of guys came in for a pit stop, including Dustin Reinsettle. So Dustin Reinsettle wants some of these points. He's going to use up his tires now. Jason Huffman in the 4 car says, adios, I'm out of here. I'm going to check out. Dustin Reinsettle goes inside Justin Thaler. Oh, Dustin Reinsettle losing it all by himself on the inside. Oh, I can't keep up with his name dropping down. Oh, stays green. Race control does not throw the yellow. We stay green. Dustin Reinsettle spins out. So no points for Dustin Reinsettle on this stage, unless he can make it back up. But up front, we got Ty Williams 3 cars ahead of Ant Castor as Ant Castor pushes Justin Thaler out. Oh, I want to rewind back to this lap 90. Ant Castor and Justin Thaler, remember, they're only 8 points apart. Well, now, plus 3. I think the difference in second and 5th is 3 points. All good, but Ty Williams in the lead. Oh, as Jason Huffman in the wall. That's going to let Mike Samia. Jason Huffman in the wall again. Trying to stay out of the way. Here comes Ant Castor in the 8. Running through these last 3 laps, coming to the stage. Here we go. This is coming to the stage win. Ant Castor wants it. He wants it bad. Look at Ant Castor. He's a man on a mission. He is not going to let Ty Williams get away. What a move, Anthony Castor. You are amazing. What a drive. You go from 5th to push Justin Thaler up into the wall. And now 2nd across the line. Mike Samia almost got there. But now Ty Williams and Ant Castor switch roles again. I'll let him come by the pits. But I think we're going to be able to talk with Ty Williams. He is in a race chatter. So I will be able to get Ty Williams after his stop. But so Ant Castor got 2nd in the first stage. 2nd in the second stage. Ty Williams got 3rd in the first stage and 1st in the second stage. So those guys are still 1 point apart for 2nd place. It's going to come down to the finish of the race. Lights are still on as we're going just past pit entrance. As the pace car wraps around this final corner, let's see who stops to pit. See who decides to come in. Looks like everybody's coming in. Could be wrong. No, they all stay out. First one to come in is going to be Brandon Thayer. Any other takers? All right, let's see if I can get Ty Williams in here for a quick chat. Hey, Ty, it's James up in the booth. You got me?
Yeah, do you hear me?
Yeah, I got you loud and clear. Thanks for joining us, man. What a race, man. You guys are going crazy. I don't know if you are paying attention to the points, but you and Ant Castor were 1 point apart coming into it. He got you barely by 1 point in the first stage. You got him by 1 point in the second stage. So you're still 1 point apart coming into the final flag for the season. Are you thinking about that, or are you just trying to win the race tonight?
I was very aware
Mhm.
going into this race that he was that close in points to me, so it was on my mind. He in that first stage, he did seem like the faster car near the end. I really just trying to figure this race out, but I think one of the key things is just having the clean air and track position, and we have it now. So now it's just trying to maintain these.
Yeah, sure. I saw that you took 4 on the first stop of the first stage, and then I know the lights are going to go out this time, so I won't keep you too long. But you took 4 on the first stop, and then 2 on your halfway stop. So you going to do
Yeah,
that same thing? You're going to split this third stage the same way?
yeah, I believe so. I don't know the whole strategy why everyone else did just
Yeah.
fuel. I got to look back, but I know for me, I definitely needed four because my right front was burned up. So I'm kind of happy I did that. I had to
All
go
right.
green and hopefully keep it up, and we'll see you later on.
All right. Well, clear your mind, man. Put it all behind you, and let's go racing to the checkered flag. Good luck. We'll be watching.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thanks to Ty Williams for joining us. Really appreciate all these drivers throughout the season who have come into the booth with me and talk about the race during the race. So nobody came in until Brandon Thayer, the last 3. So Ty Williams steps on the gas. Everybody's on old tires except Dustin Reinstedel, who spun but was able to make it back around. Some action going on a little further back. Hard to know where to watch. Justin Taylor and Jason Huffman going, Jason Huffman barely touches it and gets into, and they're wrecking everywhere. It cautions out. Justin Taylor got tagged just barely. I wouldn't even say tagged. That's not the right word. He was touched by Jason Huffman, and that sent the 00 into the 90 of Trevor McLaughlin. There it was. Let's watch. See if I can get the best view I can. Probably going to be on the nose of Huffman here as he pushes. Remember, we got the 90 of Trevor McLaughlin out here on our right. So we're riding with Jason Huffman and Justin Thaler. You got a fisheye lens on this view, I guess, this camera, but barely touches Thaler here. And Thaler goes back end around, and he's going to come in to Trevor McLaughlin, and Jason Huffman, who started the whole thing, is going to get out of it without any more damage as Justin Thaler continues to go around behind him. I guess we can call that incidental, but I'm not sure Justin Thaler thinks it was incidental, or Trevor McLaughlin, who was minding his own business. Got the worst end of that deal on the outside, but that's racing. That's why we run the race. So Jason Huffman got away with one there, and he's now going to be looking up at Dustin Reinstedel in fourth. As we got some takers for pit road. That's Mike Samia and Brandon Thayer. So some strategy continuing to play out. Mike Samia keeping it interesting for us. So we know Dustin Reinstedel came in and got 4 tires just before the stage break, and then he spun out on his own. So he's still on new tires, basically. 3 laps before the stage, 93. Ty Williams is on tires from lap 86. Dustin Reinstedel got tires on 86 as well. I'm not sure what I got wrong there, but all good. Jason Huffman came in at the stage. And Mike Samia comes into just now, lap 100. So 45, they got about 50 laps on a tank. I don't know if Mike Samia, maybe he's going to be counting on a caution between now and then. Or can he go all the way to the end? I don't know if Justin Thaler thinks that was a little bit rude of Jason Huffman on that last call, but they're starting right behind each other. Jason Huffman has got Justin Thaler right behind him. So we'll have to keep an eye on that as this race goes on. As Thaler tightens up on him as we speak. The whole field tightens up. James Olavison's still in here on the lead lap. Good run for James. As Mike Samia cleaning off his tires, weaving back there. Aaron Holroyd in the 73 Manscaped. Cup car, next gen. Ty Williams is going to bring us to the flag. And here we go. Ty Williams off to a good start. Aaron Holroyd tries to squeeze in between Jason Huffman and Justin Thaler, and he does. 73 right on the number 4's bumper, and he's got Justin Thaler behind him. Aaron Holroyd right on the 4's bumper. He goes wide to let Justin Thaler go underneath. Take the position. Good move, Aaron. I would not want to be in the middle of that one either, buddy. Fight for your own. Watch out for T-Mac behind you. But I'm sure Justin Thaler and Jason Huffman are having fun up in the race chatter above me. Holroyd's in the middle of that race chatter as well. Hope you guys are having fun. Dustin Reinstedel and Ant Caster just in front of the 4. They're fighting for a position as well. Justin Thaler just can't quite catch Jason Huffman. So we're watching the 4 white, red, and black Toyota of Jason Huffman with the 00. Justin Thaler in the RFK Castrol paint right behind him. The reason for this previous caution, as Ant Caster is all up on Dustin Reinstedel's grill or rear bumper. All up in his business up there. So let's ride with Ant Caster, see what he's seeing. He is chasing Dustin Reinstedel, who's chasing Ty Williams. So this is 1, 2, and 3 in the championship right here. Not surprisingly, seeing them fight for the lead of the race. Ant Caster got a front row seat to the battle up ahead, right on that yellow line. You can see Antcaster steering wheel nice and smooth steering inputs as they go through the dog leg, back up on the track in the bumps. And look at that steering input from Antcaster. Just one intentional movement and one intentional movement back out. Justin Reinstedel crosses the line in front of Ty Williams that time. Antcaster now inside Ty Williams. Car outside, outside. Ty Williams is smart enough to leave plenty of space. Still there, outside. Not clear, still there, still there. Nice move, Ant. Oh, still there. Tried to help you out there, Ant. All good, good save, no harm, no foul. Nice clean racing. Good for Ant not to make it too big of a deal of that. And Justin Taylor's got around Jason Huffman without taking him out. I didn't know Justin Taylor had that in him. He's a better man than I am. I'm not sure I would have done it without at least the door rub. I want to see that pass. I don't know about y'all. I'm not going to let you miss anything. How did the 0-0 get around the 4? It happened while we were watching Antcaster and Justin Reinstedel. There it is. Nope. It's Aaron Holroyd. Yeah, it took 2 laps. But he did it. He did it the Thaler way. Check him out. On your bumper. Here I am, Jason. Right beside you. No touch. On your outside, Huffman leaves him a little more room this time than last time. And let's see if they trust each other going down the back stretch. No dog leg either, just the back stretch. And Justin Taylor is clear. And Aaron Holroyd says, I'll take some of that. Give you a nice clean shave by your door while you're here. Aaron Holroyd in 73. Trying to work his way around Jason Huffman. That battle's still going on, and Trevor McLaughlin also wants a piece of Jason Huffman. So Jason Huffman going the wrong way. That's that. Justin Reinstedel got around Ty Williams. For the lead. Again, the top 3 in the points are running 1, 2, 3. 4, Justin Taylor's 4th in points. Right? Let me double check that. Yeah. Remember, he's 8 points back from Ty Williams. He's not got any, well, he's not got a lot of stage points. He did get 1 on the first stage. See if he got any points. No points on the second stage for Justin Taylor. So I'm sorry to say, unless everybody wrecks and Justin wins. Sorry, Justin, that's not very nice. But I think you might be stuck with 4th. Yeah, so Michael Samia, dang, I don't know why he stopped right now. It was just for fuel. He got a splash. He was still for 6 seconds in the pit lane. But I would have waited for another caution and maybe you could make it. But Mike Samia is back on the track. But a lap down. No, not a lap down. Yeah. pretty much a lap down. I believe everybody in front of him has to pit once, but Brandon Thayer and Clarence Prince now decide to pit. The top 8 still have one more pit stop to make, I believe. Justin Reinsettle and Ty Williams are still going at it. Jason Huffman up in the wall right behind him. Can Ty Williams make this work? Just further back and more good battles. Trevor McLaughlin in the Ghost blue car drops down the inside of Aaron Holroyd here. Looks like he makes it by. Aaron Holroyd comes in for his pit. Jason Huffman, last pit was 93. So I think he's going to have to stop again. All right, back up front. Ty Williams, just follow the leader for now. It is not crunch time yet. We're going to 154. This is what Ty Williams sees. Of course, he's not just going to sit behind and let him go. You're going to keep some pressure on. Make sure he knows that Ty Williams is there. Through the dog leg apron and back onto the track. Ty Williams taking a little bit tighter line into turn 3 or 2, I should say. They reconfigured this track in 2019, putting the dog leg and start finish line together. So this used to be 1 and 2, and this used to be the back stretch. Now it's the front stretch. And turn 1 and 2 used to be turn 3 and 4. Anyway, today it's 1 and 2. And now they made the liar out of me, of course. And Dustin Reinsettle goes low. Ty Williams stays high. You make it stick. Where's Dustin? Must be behind him. Move Ty Williams up. No, Dustin Reinsettle came into pit. So that's Dustin Reinsettle playing his card, knowing you can make it all the way to the end from here. Ty Williams is going to have to stop one more time. His last stop was 86, so he's going to be able to get 4. Let's see if Dustin Reinsettle stops 14.7. So Dustin Reinsettle took 4. If Ty Williams has that third set in the floor in the garage, he can do it. Top 5 now have yet to make their last stop. Aaron Holroyd has managed to stay in front of Trevor McLaughlin after his pit stop, so good job, Aaron. in the 73 uses pit strategy to stay in front and clear about 2 seconds on Trevor McLaughlin. Good strategy for Aaron Holroyd. Let's see how that plays out the rest of the race. We're coming up on lap 130 of 56. Holroyd now on Olavison. In the 9 car, this is not for position. Justin Taylor's on his way out of the pit. Top 3 now have not made their final stop. Aaron Holroyd. Did I miss something? Was that the dog leg? Crazy. You really are using all of the track. I think NASCAR's rule is if it has asphalt on it, you can use it. On these short track, like a mile, anything under a super speedway. Yeah, good job. Going around the 9 of James Olavison, a lap car, and Aaron Holroyd tuck underneath and set his sights on Trevor McLaughlin. Well, Trevor McLaughlin got in front. So I think it was a wreck by Aaron Holroyd, or an almost crash by Aaron Holroyd. Let's see if we can put Aaron in the 73 under a magnifying glass. Because he was in front of Trevor McLaughlin, I'm pretty sure. I made a big deal out of it. Yeah. Oh, he got sideways into the wall coming out of. Oh, shoot. So here he is on Olavison, squaring up to go around James Olavison. And then onto the front stretch. Does not hit the wall. And it's the apron set him off. That is wild. That's where I picked up on him. I thought he was really low out there. I got to see that one more time. So just coming down onto the apron, and the car just breaks loose on him. The bumps. It didn't look like he took the wrong. Great job, by the way, Aaron, staying off the wall, avoiding the blue cone, just barely. But that is crazy how it didn't look like he took the wrong place on the apron. I mean, it was just after the start-finish line. Yeah, it's pretty late. It's like right at that tri point where the tri-oval. Sorry, I missed it. Trying to show exactly that point where Aaron crossed over. Gonna get it right this time. Oh, I missed it. All right. So anyway, my point is right where the tri-oval is at its peak. But again, great save by Aaron. Not to hit the wall. Back live. Justin Reinstedtle's in front of Ty Williams, who came into pit. Oh no, Ant Castor now has got by Ty as well. Ty Williams' 10-second stop. Only took 2. So this is that fight for second. As we were watching Aaron, Ty Williams came in for his final pit stop. 136. Let's see how Ant Castor got around him. Coming out of the pit lane. That's how close they cut it. There's Ant Castor in the 8 and Ty Williams in the 81. Coming out of pit lane, Ant Castor is able to make the pass. That's how it happened. Now Ty Williams has 18 laps. Now 17 to catch back up to Ant Casper. This is for second place in the championship. 18 to go. We might see a caution between now and then. Don't look now in P5. It's Mike Samia looking up at Trevor McLaughlin in P4. So even with that last little splash there, 6-second splash for Mike Samia, an extra stop. Oh, it could have been. It's Aaron Oldroyd's on Justin Taylor now. What are we watching? And Jason Huffman. We've been here before. This three-way battle, 6th, 7th, and 8th on your screen. Aaron Oldroyd going wide, staying off the apron to let Jason Huffman go. Jason Huffman in the 4 car. Aaron Oldroyd stopped at 121, took 4. Jason Huffman stopped at 134 and took 4. So Huffman's got the tires. What about Taylor? Taylor stopped at 128. So 6 laps fresher tires for Jason Huffman. Does Jason Huffman have anything for him? As Ty Williams has caught back up to Ant Casper as well. So again, this is for second in the championship with 14 to go. Coming up on 13 to go. This is the race for second in the race and for second in the championship. As Olafson goes high in the 9. Thank you, James. Brandon Thayer taken to the safer barrier to stay out of everybody's way. Thank you, Brandon. You don't have to wreck your car to stay out of the way, but the gesture is noted and appreciated. Ant Casper and Ty Williams duking it out. Coming up with 10 laps to go. Not far away. Huffman and Thaler have got around Mike Sevilla. Oh, man. Mike Sevilla must have just pulled over and let him go. Not like Mike Sevilla, but here's Jason Huffman. Inside Justin Thaler. As they go through the dogleg. Danger zone. Jason Huffman in the 4 car. Justin Thaler in the all black and white 00 Castrol. By the way, Justin Thaler showed off his remodel. Oh, as Justin Thaler almost cuts off his nose. The nose of Jason Huffman. When Justin Thaler was bragging on his sim room that he's building down in his basement. Hopefully that's going to help him find 1/10 of a second or so. He could use it right now against Jason Huffman with 8 to go. Jason Huffman gets around him, but remember the Alamo. As Justin Thaler thinks about taking his bumper, decides against it. Justin Thaler's not a dirty racer. He's not going to take him out. And I'm sure Jason Huffman didn't take Justin out intentionally, but as racers have long memories, and you never know, so that's why we had to watch. As Ty Williams and Ant Casper are still going at it up here. I can't take my eyes off of either one of these great battles. Side by side they go. Ant Castro on the inside in the 8 car. Ty Williams in the 81 red on the outside, taking a lot of momentum and speed into the turn 2. The leader, Dustin Reinstedel, up ahead. So a win is not out of the possibilities for either one of these guys. What an amazing race for second in the championship overall. It's all going to come down to this as they continue to go side by side through the dog leg. Do not take your eyes off of this battle. Ty Williams in the 81 now is the inside. Ant Castor in the 8 car on the outside. These guys have got to be having a smile on their face ear to ear as Ty Williams pushes Ant wide just a little bit. There's still 5 laps to go. Anything can happen. Give Ty Williams the spot for now. Ant Castor's not going to give up lightly as he sends it in deep as they come around turn 2. Past pit in, and they're still side by side. This time Ant Castor's in the front and Ty Williams on the outside. Oh, over yellow. I don't know who was in front. Oh my goodness. See if I can find out why we're yellow. But we're going to go green, white, checker. Who was it that wrecked? Could have been JT. Looks like it was. I'm not going to be able to put my camera on Justin Thaler. Yeah, didn't pass anything yet. Rolled it. I hear the 00. Rolled it after the line. I wish I knew who he was next to. But I cannot ride with Justin. It takes me to the pace car. So I'm getting word from race control that Justin Thaler in the 00 came across the start-finish line and rolled it. Hey, this is James in the booth. You got me, Justin?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, man, I wish I could have seen what happened. I've got word from race control, but why don't you tell me what happened as you were going through the dog leg there? Talk me through it.
I think after I rewatch it, because I'm still towing right now, I'm not even gonna try and jump back into the car, but I was gonna watch the end of the race here live with you, but I think I just didn't hit that transition square enough. Rear end got loose, kind of, before I destroyed the inside wall. So
yeah, okay.
But it's a tradition here. I have to wreck at the dog leg. So
right on. Well, yeah, I'm glad you joined me, man. You're always welcome up here in the booth. I gotta tell you that earlier in the race, Aaron Holroyd in the 73 did the same thing. He decided to go down the dog leg right at the peak of that tri-oval and almost hit the wall, went between the blue cone and the wall, and just a great save not to hit the wall. So I can see how that happened. I'm sorry we're not going to be able to see a replay on the broadcast, but maybe we'll have to look for a highlight reel later in the future. But all right, so we're going green, white, checker. Dustin Reinstedel's all but locked up the championship. My theme for the race has been the battle for second in the championship between Ty Williams and Ant Castro. They were side by side for the last 5 laps before you decided to ruin it for us. Before you decided to turtle it for us. But, yeah, so it looks like Ty's going to start on the outside of the front row. with Ant Caster on the inside of the second row.
Hmm.
Who would you rather be right now, outside the first row or inside?
Well, I mean, Anthony's in a good position behind the leader for the restart. If he can, I don't know, coming around 2 and 3, or I guess 1 and 2, I like that outside unless somebody's on really, really new tires to hold the inside there. So this is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens.
It is going to be interesting. I hope you're watching the share screen. I'm driving the cameras best I can, but we're going green. And Dustin Reinstedt cuts the dog leg right after the start-finish line. We got Ant Caster in the 8 and Ty Williams in the 81 in the red car. Jason Huffman gets in between them. Ant Caster, we know Jason Huffman's not afraid of rubbing fenders. I think, Justin, you might know something about that earlier in the race, but we'll save that for later. All right, so Ty Williams does clear the 4. So now it's on for they're coming to the white. If Ty Williams is going to do it, he's got to do it now. Reinstedt in the wall. Mike Samia wants a piece of the action. All right, Ant Caster in the 8. He wants to go for the win. He does have a 1-point lead, so he's got to get 2 spots up. Look at Ant.
He gets
Take it out. And Ty Williams goes around. What are we going to do? They took the white. So what just happened? Oh, my goodness. Give the race win to Ty Williams, but we're going to watch this again. All right, stick with me, Justin. I'll let you call it this time. I didn't mean to talk over you, but I'm glad you're here with me.
I was just trying to react.
I know, it's hard to control it, right? So we're riding with Ant Caster in the 8 car, and he gets up on 11. That's not a net code. They both go around. Ty Williams goes around them.
Yeah, that's something right there, man.
Oh, man.
Either of these two. Anthony was in a good position. I think he just tried to gas it up a little too much. He didn't have the car fully rotated, maybe. But I mean, he had a great crossover.
It was.
Let's see from this angle here. Because
that's not
good. He made contact there.
Oh, around they go.
That's kind of a little bit maybe a karma, you know. Like he tried to move the 11 a little bit, and he paid the price as well. But I mean, he went for it. I don't think there's probably going to be any hurt feelings between him and Denny.
Yeah, too bad.
But Anthony was in a really good position there to get the win, and you got to watch too that yellow paint line there. It gets real slippery, right at the exit there. So if you get on that paint just enough, and you got too much throttle in it, it'll definitely spin you out.
But man, we thought that was it. Man, around they go. He was on the paint. And Ty Williams was able to bring it home. Or was he? There we go. We didn't watch the finish here. We got Ty Williams 4 into the wall on the outside. That's all it took. Man, I still don't know. Can't call it in that one. I don't know how to get that angle. See what I can do, man. Thanks for bearing with us on the cameras. Oh, come on. Let's go back one more time. I thought I hit rewind. Man, what does timing say? I'll get right with it.
Looks like Ty Williams, Mike Samia, Jason Huffman, Trevor McLaughlin, Aaron Holroyd, James Olavison, and Anthony. Yeah, looks like Ty Williams snuck out by a 1/10 and a half.
There it is.
Just under a 1/10 and a half for the result.
What a race. Incredible racing. These Cup guys really do it, man. That's why Cup guys are doing what they do, man. It's just absolutely incredible, the racing. I wish I had a little better static camera. There's the best Angle can get 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5 as they go across the
Mhm.
line. Well, talk us through the whole season of the Midwest Motorsports Cup season as I'll bring Ty Williams up here. Justin, what's the season been like? It's been great fun to call it.
Yeah, it's been really good. We had a lot of competition. There was more battles, I think, than what everybody thought there might be between um, Dustin and Ty Williams. It was good to see a lot of guys get wins throughout the season. It wasn't a runaway by any means. So it was a good, clean Cup season. So I'm really happy. So we're still getting ready to get geared up for next season. Probably in about a month, we'll fire up again. Some things that will be changing. We're going to drop a poll here probably tomorrow for the drivers to vote on and get that going. So it'll be good. Really looking forward to it again. But there might be quite a few things that change for next season. I'm not spoiling anything. But the poll's going to be interesting, and we can likely talk about it tomorrow on the podcast.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that. You're not going to miss it. The cool down lap, 9 p.m. on the Twitch stream, twitch.tv/RivenVale. Of course, Midwest Motorsports Twitch stream. We're going to have our podcast tomorrow night with Ant Castor, Justin Thaler, and myself. You got me curious, so you're not going to want to miss it tomorrow night at 9 p.m. But right now, we got the winner of tonight's race, Ty Williams, in the booth with us. Ty, you got us?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, I'm here with Justin Thaler, so don't talk too bad about him. But Ty, you came out with the win, man. What was it like seeing the action unfold in front of you?
Dude, that was maybe one of the most craziest finishes I've been a part of. Yeah, that whole, for one, me and Castor had an amazing battle, and we tried to do the offset strategy from Dustin by staying out 10 laps longer and letting those 10 lap fresher tires catch him, and we would have caught him if we had started battling. And at that point it was kind of he might run away with it, but we're battling for P2 in the both race and championship. Then caution came out, and I was kind of upset because I didn't want to start on that outside line. I was like, I'm done. He's gonna get by, and there's not gonna be a chance. So, and then yeah, that last restart, I was able to clear the 4 off of turn 2, which I was very happy for. But I was like, I don't know if there's anything to play. Dustin got into the wall, which gave Castor a huge run to him, and I'm like, okay, it's gonna come down. And going into the final turns 1 and 2, Castor, 10 lap fresher tires, able to roll the center a little better, gets into Dustin, and I just barely get by. And here comes 4, and here comes Jason, and here comes Mike. And I was like, what do I do? I prioritized the bottom because I knew if I was on the top, I would probably get pushed wide, which I would have done the same thing for a win. So prioritized the bottom, and I thought Jason was gonna get it, and I looked at the replay. He tried to video game it on the outside, and it would have worked if there wasn't if the finish line didn't go for another 100 feet. So I'm happy to end off this season on a high note. This track wasn't my favorite by any means. For one, the dog leg in this car is so sketchy, but by the end
Tell me about it.
By the end of the race, I knew that that's the only way to make time if I'm gonna keep up. So
yeah, well, you did it, man. You were not the only one that was thrown off a little bit by that dog leg and the transition to the apron. Multiple people cut it real close. Some guys cut it a little too close and went upside down on their lid. So don't forget to watch the replay. But yeah, man, it's been a great season watching you, Ty, and it's official. I just checked the Sim Racer Hub, and it's in. Ty Williams, you're looks like 11 points to the good over Ant Caster after his last lap shenanigans with Dustin Reinstedel there. But you got to give Ant Caster credit for going for the win, first of all. And also, I mean, before that last caution, you guys were 3 or 4 laps side by side, crossing each other side by side. That just had to be fun.
Yeah, that was super fun. I don't know why, but in the sim, nobody could hear me in my mic, but y'all can hear me. So we were like, that was some fun racing, crossing over under.
That was
I wanted
killer.
to stay on, and it seemed like the higher lane was better in turns 1 and 2, and then you wanted to be lower in turns 3 and 4. So it just kept switching back and forth for both of us. But yeah, he
You did
tried
it.
to go. He tried to go for the win, and I don't. Nobody, will blame him. We're
Yeah.
final race of the season. Nothing's really at stake except for really me and his championship position, and he wanted to go for the win, and I credit him for that.
Yeah, totally. Well, thanks again, Ty. Appreciate you, man. Keep an eye out for the Cup Series poll on the rules for next season. Justin said it's going to come out in the next few days, man. So keep your eyes up, and I look forward to seeing you next season. Congratulations on second place in the series.
Yeah, thank you. I'll look forward to the next season, and I won't miss these 4 first races, and I'll make sure I keep this momentum going into the next year.
Thanks for making it fun. See you next time, Ty.
Yep.
All right, that's Ty Williams. Hey, JT, do you think we should take a chance and get Dustin in here as the championship?
Yeah, why not? He'll like to talk.
He's never turned down a race interview before, huh?
Nah, let's bring him down here.
All right, let's do it. If I can get my computer to work. Hey, Dustin Reinstedel, it's James in the booth. We finally got you down here. You got me?
I gotcha.
Oh, Dustin, I figured I'd give you a second to stretch your legs a little bit and walk around after that last lap. But tell us what it was like for you, that last green white checker.
I mean, I hit the wall coming out of 3 and 4 with 2 to go, or coming to the white flag, and I kind of knew at that point that whatever was going to happen was going to happen. But I was going to block the inside lane. So once I took the inside into 1 and 2, I mean, it was just kind of, I hate getting wrecked, but I don't know. I'm glad I didn't go the whole season without getting sent by the 8 car. Would have been terrible.
Yeah.
But no, we're all in the chat together. So as soon as he did it, he said, "Oh, I'm sorry." Like it's not like it was anything egregious. I mean, he didn't right hook me into the wall or anything crazy. So
Coming to the flag, right?
yeah, I mean, it is what it is. There's nothing really on the line other than what him and Ty were racing for. So I mean, I would have rather have not gotten wrecked. But at the same time, if he doesn't move me there, he's gonna have to move me in 3 and 4. So whatever. Is what it is.
Yeah, it's been great fun watching.
It's hard to get mad when you know you got the championship locked up already. So
yeah, exactly.
No sweat here.
Yeah,
although maybe next time we have contact, if it goes the other way, I'll tell him it was because of this. I'll remind him.
That's right. Yeah, it's funny how racers have long memories.
Yeah.
Right, it's all in fun. I know. I hope you're smiling ear to ear as we were up here. Justin Taylor was in the booth with me calling it. So, Justin, you got anything for Dustin here?
Oh, how did you get up here?
He was the reason.
Strings a little bit.
He was the reason for the green white checker.
Yeah, I'd had that too, but that'd have been too interesting. Those guys battled it out, and they were going to basically hand it to me. So that would have been too boring, I guess, is the real word.
Yeah, it was interesting. I think Anthony might have gotten on a combination. He might have throttled up a little bit too early, and he got on that paint line. I think he got loose, because of that. He might have been able to get under your quarter, but it was.
Yeah, that's what I told him too in the chat. I was like, if you'd have just waited a half second on exit, you'd have got it anyway because he had such a run.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
So it was fun to call. Congratulations on your championship. Thanks for doing what you do here. If anybody doesn't know, he's our social media admin, so I expect the championship winning graphic to probably go up in any second now, but congratulations.
It's already made.
I was about to say you made that last week.
Yeah.
What do you think overall this season? I think it was relatively a really clean performance by all our drivers. I think our cup side understands a little more give and take, and when to battle, when really not to. But from your perspective, how do you think the season went overall?
Oh, I thought it was really fun. Ty, of course, come on strong in all of the series. Right before the new year. Anthony come on strong the last couple races. So next season is going to be crazy for sure. But this season was good. We had a lot of different winners, different strategies. Just tried to play the stage game. I figured that out last year, that you could, the whole championship is in the stages, as long as you can just keep it together at the end of the race too. So just tried to do that all year. But yeah, I mean, clean racing tonight. The ending there was going to be crazy, anyways. Whether there was a caution or not, those guys were coming. So it would have been crazy. But the racing was clean. There's hard racing with Ty all season. I mean, we've had plenty of 0x contacts, but we've never really wrecked each other, I don't think, in any of our races against each other all season. And then the same goes with everybody else. Most of the guys can lean on each other and not send everybody around at the same time. So it's really fun. Other than Huffman or Ross Chastain, I mean, he leans on you, you're going.
So welcome to the exclusive club. Now you know what it feels like when you're battling with the 8 car. I know I joke about it, but it's real now. You got bit, so enjoy it. So yeah, we're gonna have a poll coming out tomorrow. I'm expecting some interesting changes going on in next season. We'll drop that tomorrow and talk about it on the podcast tomorrow night as well. So hopefully it's I think it's some stuff that the league's really gonna enjoy and look forward to, and I think it's gonna shape some things up. So I don't think it's gonna play out like this season did, and that's all I'm gonna say about it.
You're not going to want to miss it. Dustin, it's been a lot of fun calling you this year. Congratulations on your championship. Enjoy it, man, and we'll look forward to seeing you next season. Again, thanks for all you do for Midwest Motorsports, man. We appreciate it.
Thank you guys for all you do. It's always fun going back and watching the broadcast and hearing the voice of Midwest Motorsports call you out.
That's right. Well, it's going to be a good one for you to listen to on tomorrow during the boring parts while you're on the golf course and everybody else is working.
There you go.
All right. See you, Dustin. Congrats again.
Yep.
Thanks, Dustin.
All right. That's Dustin Reinsdell in the 11 car. Justin, what a season, man. Been a lot of fun. Thanks for all you do for Midwest Motorsports to make it happen. You got anything before we close out?
No, I just want to thank everybody who participates in our league. Hope everybody sticks around. We got a lot of good guys here, and want to thank all the admins. So this is the time where we kind of have to get to the grindstone here and start working on what we're doing next season. But you got it made, man. You just get to enjoy calling the race, and we thank you for that, and everybody else behind the scenes, Adam and Aaron and Josh and all those guys who contribute. So I think what you've done and the broadcast team as a whole has been amazing for us, and I appreciate everything all you guys do and share the passion and just contribute. It's been amazing, and everybody here is a great group of people.
I agree 100%. Well, we couldn't do it possible. It's not possible without all of us. So I'm glad to play my part. And thanks to everybody at Midwest Motorsports for what they do. And for that, I'm going to close it out. The season, we're going to start back up in a couple seasons. Keep an eye out for the polls. Keep out on the Discord, and look forward to next season and all the action that's coming. Tune in tomorrow night to the Midwest Motorsports Cool Down Lap, 9 p.m. on the Twitch stream. And until then, I'm James J. reminding you to stay in your lane. Have a good night, everybody.